Okay, we are back with some more EDF 5. This intro has been failed once or twice now. Anyway, so I've chucked some cannons and mortars on my fencers, so we'll see how this works. We still haven't gotten a new exoskeleton, right? Yeah. I want to get a new one so we don't look like just some dude that does, like, service work. But you know what? Whatever, this is fine. Anyway, I've turned off the camera at people's behest, kind of also because there's, like, no space on the entire screen for it. And, so I'll just keep it off for this series. Other series, not so much so. But, this one, I'll keep, I don't know. See how it goes. Okay. What kind of game did the main character wear a suit like that? This one? The Surge. The Surge, you wore the same thing. We can't change the armor's color to fix that. Nope. We'll get new armor as we go along. Holy crap, that is not like armor.
Look at the sky! Something is falling! Retreat! Find
What is
cover!
that? Oh, they're showing it to us. That's a new one.
They're giant pylons! They look mechanical!
Okay, so it's a...
They appear around the pylon! The monsters are increasing in number! The pylons seem to be a device for teleporting monsters. They keep coming, one after
So they're
another.
spawning pillars. That's cool.
The monsters! Awesome!
Alright. Can I hit it from here?
By attacking the upper part.
Okay, so the light cannon has more than enough range for this. Hopefully the NPCs will handle this. Oh god. Well, I am a walking artilleryman.
There are so many. Will they bring in more monsters?
Oh man, this would be so much easier with keyboard and mouse though. I can't wait until they add bring this game on PC. What?
This is a follow-up report on the UFOs. A monster has appeared in the same area where a UFO was previously sighted. It is said to be 10 meters long, extremely aggressive, and will most likely attack humans. Stay tuned for more updates.
Okay, is that the lot of them?
It's the enemy's reinforcement.
No, of course not. Oh. That's a big one. Well, we might as well reload both. Where's that? Oh, that's right here.
If the pylon falls into the city, it will cause heavy casualties. Not
Oh
only
boy, you know it
casualties,
will.
The whole city will be gone. What is going on? What in the world are we fighting against? This is more than an act of terrorism. Does that mean we're at war with some country? This is the world at war.
You're good.
Good job.
It's about time. Almost my turn.
So,
Damn! I was about to travel abroad next week. Just my luck.
Well, my friend in Europe just told me that Marseille is being attacked by thousands of monsters.
Oh, are you saying that we're not the only ones being attacked?
Look out! Pylons! They'll crash down here.
There's too many.
okay, let's keep grabbing all this armor and stuff.
Abandon the base. Evacuate now.
We need to evacuate. Come with me. I'll take you to somewhere safe. We need rescue.
Oh no!
Somebody help us! Aren't the rescue teams here yet? I'm over here.
Oh no! That's a lot of ant. So this is a I think this is kind of a reboot for the series, by the way. Ooh, lightweight cannons sound kind of fun. And a deflect shell. Cool. But yeah, so I think they're kind of rebooting it a little bit, because this is the first EDF game in years? Okay, do we want to do lightweight cannon? Let's try the lightweight cannons this time. Let's try both. See what happens. Let's see, deflection shield. So did we just upgrade the shield we had? We probably did. Oh no, there's enhanced shield deflect cell. Device to keep the deflector system installed on the shield, working with small output. Since it functions with small output, it's powerless to repel attacks. However, the impact of bullets can be reduced. Interesting. So, this just gives us a slight damage reduction? Maybe, or maybe only when we're blocking. I'm not entirely sure. Well, that's fine. Shattered peace. And if any of you guys watching this live are wondering what, where the first couple missions were, they're on YouTube already. I recorded them off stream because of embargoes. However, the embargo is off. Also, as a casual reminder, this game comes out on December 11th, I believe. Oh. Oh, only the fencer can carry 2 of the same weapons.
Attack the monsters and stop the disaster from spreading.
So, the war has begun.
Wait, am I like... I'm actually running now. Holy crap, I'm fast.
Sergeant, perfect timing. Please
I don't have to
support us.
rely on...
There's no time to waste. We must minimize the casualties.
I see.
I don't have...
We will join the fight.
Damn! There's no time for rest.
Is anywhere safe?
All we can do is fight. Protect the civilians.
I'm like...
Sergeant, move with tanks. They can block off the acid from the monsters. Once the monsters get close, move with the tanks.
I'm actually capable of, like, moving here.
Which freaking country
Oh.
made these weapons? How can
'Cause-
anyone create those horrible things? I'll find out who's behind all this horrible stuff and teach the guy a lesson. If only they were created by man.
Okay, so, the weight of your weapons matters with how fast you move. And so, because I'm using, lighter weapons, I can actually cover a lot more distance.
Looks like it's not safe here either. I promise I will take
That's
you to a
actually-
safe
that's
place
really
this time
appreciated.
After we deal with the pylons. Take good care of you.
Tanks, move out.
Okay.
Sergeant, thank you for your support.
Please tell me, when will we start a counterattack?
Sergeant, the enemy is much stronger than you can imagine. The whole world is being attacked right now. We already have our hands full with managing the situation. The tanks will support the infantry.
There we go. Yeah, these light hand cannons are actually doing a fair chunk of damage here.
Well planned.
Let's see, wait. There it is. Wow. That really
Here
is
a
some...
follow-up report on the flying objects. They seem to be dropping monsters in various different places. The flying objects are extremely dangerous, so we urge you to keep a safe distance if you come across one.
Okay. Let's see.
Suppress them! Shoot!
Yeah, I'm not going to be talking as much during this series just because of all of the other voice acting going on. I would like to, but there's just so much going on, so many conflicting voices and so on and so forth. There will be periods where I'm just going to be totally silent. Oh. Oh!
Please, let's try.
I didn't even realize there was a tower right there. Alright, whatever.
Protect the patients! Watch out! Dodge!
At least they're vulnerable.
Keep it up.
Yeah. Keep.
Destroy the pylons. Attack the top part.
Okay, I think I got it.
See that?
I wanna... Yeah, okay,
This is the
they do drop
Strategic
items.
Intelligence Division. We will support you in the combat.
Thank you for the support.
Based on the falling trajectories of the pylons, we've determined the location of the gigantic ship.
So that's the ship that deploys those pylons.
It's flying above the combat area now. It may deploy pylons. Please be on high alert to the sky.
Suppress them! Shoot! Leave it to me!
Up there, the pylons are crashing down.
We... but... And we got another one.
I'll leave the rest to you.
Captain Anime don't care about no stinking ship. Captain Anime's got bugs to crush and pylons to break. We'll deal with the ship later, as I'm not allowed to do anything to it this mission anyway. It'd be kind of interesting to actually have, like,
The helicopter squad will arrive soon. Ground troops, hold your ground before they're here.
it'd be kind of neat to have, like, a more long-lasting mode, where, you know, the missions are...
Eagle One, we're being attacked by UFOs.
where the missions are actually, like, longer, and you actually change,
There's so many. They outnumber us tenfold.
you actually, like, change where you are on the map, and are constantly kind of, like,
Abort attack and leave the combat area.
dealing with new objectives, I guess, would be the phrase.
Yeah.
Ah, well, that's not the direction I was aiming.
Monsters! My friend was eaten! Please send someone
Oh.
over!
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, there's not going to be an easy way for me to commentate over this to some degree.
Help us! Monsters! There are monsters outside my home!
Did all the tanks die? Wow. They really need to invest in some armor boxes.
Hopeless! They took us all out!
Hit.
Oh. We're hit! Prepare for crash landing! Hold tight!
Was that an arcade noise?
Hold on.
Let me guess. Yep.
This is the Strategic Intelligence Division. The gigantic ship is descending. It might be heading to the combat area.
Yeah.
What did you say?
Yeah.
The estimated time of arrival is... Wait, it can't be. It's already near ground level.
Wait, so we are gonna actually have to fight the ship here? Wild.
All enemies that take.
Look! Pylons are crashing down!
Something's coming.
So many casualties.
Analyze the situation. Still could do it.
So far, the identity of the flying objects remains unclear as governments worldwide deny involvement. And it hasn't been confirmed whether other organizations are involved. Although the government promised to clarify the situation, the current state is in chaos for authorities in question, so the situation remains obscure.
You can't touch me. I've got side strafing. There we go. Now to deal with the antis.
Information. What are we fighting against?
Hostile forces.
What exactly does hostile forces mean?
Huh? Sergeant, this is not good.
I love the writing for this. It is so incredibly campy.
What is that? It's as large as the city.
Is it a spaceship?
Could it be? Aliens?
Yeah.
So they are going for like a full-on UFO look.
Hello? My brother said he saw a monster. It's the size of an elephant. Huh? No? Why? Why don't you believe me?
I'll fight the ant later.
Time to wake up. This is such a wild dream. There are no such things as monsters.
Well, I think I've grabbed pretty much all the loot. Let's see, are all the enemies ants? No. Not in the slightest. There's a ton of different ones. Ants, spiders, couple different types of spiders, bunch of big mecha. There are... Oh, what else are there? A bunch of UFO types, dragons, bees, more spiders.
Flying saucers!
I'm sorry.
Flying saucers are coming out! It's not a terrorist attack! It's an alien invasion!
Coming. Prepare to engage.
Flying saucers. Oh. Oh, I'm not actually supposed to kill these things yet. I mean, I'm doing an okay job of it. Yeah, just point me at the exit point and I'll kill them all. Okay, so we get exoskeleton, light mortars, force blade, proto reverser, grenade launcher, diffuser, life vendor, electromagnetic bunker. Let's see. So force blade. Oh, this is the one with the shooty move. So lightweight cannon, rate of fire goes up, reload time goes down. Sweet. Light mortar gets an upgrade. Probably not going to use it here. I really like that upgrade system. I just don't know if they caps. Unfortunately, the UI is not exactly clear on how some of this stuff works immediately. Like if you can keep leveling things up over and over and over again, or... Alright, so what new weapons do we have? Pretty much... Oh, Armhound. We probably want to do double Armhound. If we're dealing with UFOs, Armhound. This makes me want to play an Armored Core game done like a Souls game with powered armor. Isn't that Demon X Machina? I think that's Demon X
What the
Machina.
hell is that?
There aren't any safe places anymore. Not on Earth, at least.
Is it a new weapon made by another country?
The texture pop-in is considerable.
Hey, look! What are those?
They look like flying saucers.
Are they enemies?
Oh, please tell me the Armhound's going to be able to lock in on these.
Let's go. Prepare to engage.
Yeah, they're attacking us!
Fire! Shoot them down!
Get them, Armhounds!
The flying saucers are dangerous. Permission to attack granted.
Look, the flying saucers were shot down. Our weapons work.
We're all gonna die at this rate!
Okay, so the Armhound might be a bit much here, but I can pretty much all...
Is it got jammed?
Like, it might have been a better idea to go cannons here. The Armhound just doesn't have the ammo capacity that I'm looking for.
There are too many.
Enemy detected looks like sensor! The sensor's down off the alarm!
Yeah, you know what? Let's retreat. Because this is... I'm gonna get crushed if I do this. Let's do... Shoot, what is it? Let's go change equipment. Honestly, instead of the Armhounds, let's do... Probably hand gatlings? I think the hand gatlings are going to be more effective here. Or, that's... Sorry. There we go. I could probably have done it with the Armhounds, but the Armhounds are just... They don't have a long enough range, and they don't lock onto enough targets yet. Wow, she really needs, like... more...
The hell is that? There aren't any safe places anymore. Not on Earth, at least.
Is it a new weapon made by another country?
Hey, look! What are those?
They look like flying saucers.
Are they enemies?
Situation's terrible.
Okay. This is more effective. Harder to aim with, but pretty effective. I think I might go back to the light cannons for a while, though. They're
This is HQ.
easiest to work with.
The flying saucers are dangerous. Permission to attack granted.
The situation is terrible!
But yeah, much easier to get through the
Gun jammed? Looks like a bit
get through the collected UFOs with this setup. The one problem is they take a while to spin up,
Let's stay here and fight! Flying
which sucks a bit.
spotted!
There are too many.
You wanna die for me, Mr. Alien? Nope. Alright. So many of them. Okay. Yeah, I kind of like the cannons.
We analyzed their pattern of action. We think that these weapons are autonomous battle drones, and I am afraid their targets are humans.
Unmanned killing weapons, huh?
I might die here.
If
We'll
we
see
let
how
them
this
run
goes.
Rampage, it will result in unimaginable casualties. We must shoot them all down.
Oh.
Goddamn terror.
Am I dying because I'm in, like... I'm in, like, lava. Why is this spear?
Which freaking country set those free?
Face the reality. It's an alien invasion.
No
Yeah.
time for jokes. Yeah.
This
It's-
is Hummer. We're in position.
Very well. The anti-material rifle should be able to shoot down those drones.
Keep your cool!
Engage the enemy.
Roger.
Okay, so this hurts. I think it's because they're dying on
This is
top of me.
Wingdiver. We have arrived on the scene. All members are equipped with equipment D.
Very well. Attack the flying saucers.
More flying saucers incoming!
But yeah,
There are too many of them.
Where's the new commander?
Flying
They were,
saucers are attacking humans. Civilians are in danger, so shoot down as many of them as possible.
We're should I do?
Trying. Yeah, they like melt the ground underneath me.
Drones, or they will attack civilians. Destroy them all.
And that does loads of damage.
Terrorists can't possibly create such weapons. Seems to be a powerful country.
I'm just gonna run around for a bit. We might have to try this again. Holy crap, what is the range on this thing?
So far, no substantial information about the flying objects could be obtained. Governments of all countries are still denying any sort of involvement. However, there are only a limited number of forces that can perform
And I'm
such a
dead.
large-scale attack. In order to find out the truth, the suspected parties should be closely monitored.
Okay.
Investigations ought to be pursued, and appropriate enforcement
Well,
actions...
I get one weapon and a little bit of armor. Let's retreat. Alright, so I get the hand cannon up. I think it's time to try a different loadout. Let's try a different class entirely. Air Raider. So we got the Z-Guns. That might not be a bad idea. We have the Limpet Sniper. Should probably go with that. Z-Gun's a good idea. Life Vendor, actually probably a good idea. Question. Number. It's not reload based. Dang. It's only get a handful of these. Whereas these are... Number 2. Reload automatic 40 seconds. Whereas this one... Not be reloaded. We don't have any vehicles yet, though. Makes the Air Raider a bit tougher of an option. We have... The Robot Bomb. Gunships, artillery, bombers, scout bombers. You can equip 2 of the same weapons. Interesting. So is the Lancer fast enough for my taste? Most of the time, but not always. We probably want the regular limpet gun for this. And if this doesn't work, then we'll try the Ranger. I guess let's see what the Ranger even has for a weapon. Yeah, the main problem is we haven't gotten a whole lot of guns for the Ranger, period. Let's see. Class equipment, Air Raider. What was the... Oh, it's the Life Vendor Mark II. What's the difference? I guess we'll just do the M2. Alright, and start mission. And let's see if this works. And if this doesn't work, we'll keep switching around until we get something. Yeah, they saw the double sniper trick and said they were not letting that happen again. I know, it was a bit of a shame. Because that was a cool trick. It was really effective.
What the hell is that?
There aren't any safe places anymore. Not on Earth, at least.
Is it a new weapon made by another country?
Hey, look! What are those?
They look like flying saucers.
Are they enemies? Can't wait.
Over here.
No, that's not how it works.
Get in range.
We need a captain!
Well, this might go poorly for me.
They're attacking us!
Fire!
Okay, so that's how we do it. Okay, so I'm pretty much going to be reliant on the
This is
Z-Guns and my
HQ.
mobility here.
The flying saucers are dangerous. Permission to attack granted.
We have an injured here. Save me!
But I'm not betting on my survival. I'm going to hide down this direction for a second. Good luck, civilians! Because, yeah, I never did the tutorial with this class, so I'm not actually sure...
Suppress the enemy.
I'm not actually sure how he controls. There we go. Okay, they do change. Okay, limpet gun.
Look, the flying saucers were shot down. The weapons work. Now, shoot!
Okay, I'm not sure if this is the good idea. I was kind of hoping we'd have a vehicle. Just a basic tank would do this character a lot of good. But then again, the limpet gun actually doesn't seem too terrible.
Flying saucers spotted!
There are too many.
Should we really stay here?
We might be okay. Let's see. Are my guns gone? They are quite gone. I guess I'm just gonna wander around grabbing things. We'll see what happens. I look like a regular mechanic. Well, that's kind of the implication in this game, that you're just a random civilian part of this
We
group.
think that these weapons are autonomous battle drones, and I am afraid their targets are humans.
Unmanned killing weapons, huh? If we let them run rampage, it will result in unimaginable casualties. We must shoot them all down.
Goddamn terrorists! I promise I will make you pay! You asked for it!
Okay.
Bring me the medicinal. I'm shooting.
There should be laws against the use of battle drones.
Which freaking country sent those things?
Face the reality. It's an alien invasion.
There's no time for jokes.
I like how people are just like, this is not an alien invasion, no time for jokes.
We're in position.
Very well. The anti-material rifle should be able to shoot down those drones.
It's like, this is absolutely an alien invasion.
Roger.
They're using UFOs of all things, like...
This is Wingdiver. We have arrived on the scene. All members are equipped with Equipment D.
Very well. Attack the flying saucers.
We're in combat.
Don't
Okay.
spare any drones, or they will attack civilians. Destroy them all.
Okay. It's rough. These guns do not
So
charge
far,
quick.
no substantial information about the flying objects could be obtained. Governments of all countries are still denying any sort of involvement. However, there are only a limited number of forces that can perform such a large-scale attack. In order to find out the truth, the suspected parties should be closely monitored. Investigations ought to be pursued, and appropriate enforcement actions taken.
Bring it on.
You think the aliens would almost start with, like, information warfare or something like that. Or, yeah, just mimic like, America or something. Has there ever been a movie like that where the aliens just, like, mimic a bunch of, like, American tanks for a while? I've never, looked into anything like that.
More flying saucers incoming!
Strange.
There are too many of them.
You hear something strange?
I like the procedural damage,
Flying
but it just
saucers
makes
are
everything
attacking
look kind of
humans.
weird.
Civilians are in danger, so shoot down as many of them as possible.
Oh, the Z guns just reload themselves. I don't have to actually have them out. That's good. That's a really nice fix. Or change? I don't know.
Terrorists can't possibly create such weapons. The enemy seems to be a powerful country.
Yeah, I'm doing better as the air raider. The mobility helps a lot, because these guys were like melting the ground or something. I'm not really sure what that deal was, but it hurt. Okay, Z-gun? Z-gun? Run. Oh god. Okay. I am very vulnerable right now. Oh god, there's so many of them. How the... Wow. This is tough. At least I know how to work the limpet gun. Alright, let's see. Let's retreat, let's see what we got. I got the limpet sniper. But no, the Z-guns automatically reload, which I don't think they used to do that. You hide behind the buildings like before. Yeah. Let's see, reload speed is long. I'd have to retry the tutorial level. No, I know how to play this character now. It's just a matter of... We could go back a mission. Okay, so now that we've done a little bit of side grinding, got a little bit of armor, let's see. So we want to go Air Raider. We are going to do Depth Crawler. Not the best. We'll see how things handle in this. Okay, so the Limpet Sniper has been upgraded. The Limpet Gun has not been upgraded. Yeah, we could try the Sniper. It might do some damage. Z-Gun and Life Vendor. I think this should be fine. The Robot Bomb could be interesting, but I don't know if it's going to work against UFOs. Okay, so let's do this one. Deathcrawler is an underground vehicle. Yeah, but it's also the only vehicle I have, so it doesn't really matter. Wait, you can get weapons for other classes and armor. So, yeah, they've made it relatively easy to switch between. You still get the majority on one.
There aren't any safe places anymore. Not on Earth, at least.
Is it a new weapon made by another country?
That's probably not going to work the way I wanted it to.
They look like flying saucers.
They enemies?
Okay, so I can one-shot them. Let's start with the Z-Guns.
They're attacking us! Fire! Shoot them down!
Okay.
Keep going!
This is HQ.
Right. I have to shoot
Flying
two of
saucers are
these.
dangerous. Permission to attack granted.
It's gonna take a little bit before the,
Look, the flying saucers were shot down.
It's gonna take a little bit before the, Death Crawler's here. And it's got a machine gun and a couple other things. So that should help. A lot. Okay, yeah, this works better. And the Life Vendor does give a decent amount of regen. I'll use it when I hit the halfway point. It's mainly the question of whether or not, we get to the point...
I've been shot.
It's whether or not we get to the point where, we're like so totally swamped in enemies that we can't survive even with the Life Vendor going. Because I like the Air Raider, but he does not have the highest survivability of all of them. We'll see how it goes.
Somebody flying saucers spotted.
There are too many.
New enemy.
That's what I'm waiting for.
Ready for battle!
I only get one at a time. Yeah, the AoE just isn't very good. I'm not great at aiming with the controller either.
We think that these weapons are autonomous battle drones, and I am afraid their targets are humans.
Unmanned killing weapons.
Are you sure?
If we let them run rampage, it will result in unimaginable casualties. We must shoot them all down.
Okay.
Terrorists! I promise I will make you pay!
This is gonna hurt a bit. I should probably find a nice alley to hide in. Actually, alley?
Face the reality. It's an alien invasion.
No time for jokes!
It's not an alley, but this might actually work better. Because these things don't,
We're in position.
Very well. The anti-material rifle should be able to shoot down those drones.
these things don't destroy
Engage
buildings.
the enemy.
No, they do.
Roger.
They can.
This is Wingdiver. We have arrived on the scene. All
There-
members are equipped with Equipment D.
Very well. Attack the flying saucers.
I must have
Don't
missed
spare
or something.
any drones, or they will attack civilians. Destroy them all.
The gun. I'm gonna probably put down the first of the Life Vendors.
Won't let you die!
They last for about a minute. There we go.
So far, no substantial information about the flying objects could be obtained. Governments of all countries are still denying any sort of involvement. However, there are only a limited number of forces that can perform such a large-scale attack. In order to find out the truth, the suspected parties should be close.
No, that's not it. Settings and manual. Change controls. Air Raider controls. Vehicle... Summon vehicle... Oh, is just straight up the X button?
Investigations ought to be pursued and appropriate enforcement actions taken. But currently, all measures are...
Okay. Well, I'm not getting...
More flying saucers incoming! Container drop. There are too many of them! Flying saucers are
I'm not necessarily getting covered
Civilians are
anymore.
in danger, so shoot down as many of them as possible. The military's transport request code.
Confirmed abnormal. Reloading now. I'm in a fight.
Okay. So, time for Spider Mech. Oh god.
Such weapons. Seems to be a powerful country.
Ready for cooldown.
I'm straight up not sure if this is going to be the vehicle for this fight.
Something happens to me. You should keep fighting.
Walking over rubble does not make this thing a happy camper. Holy butts. Well. Oh. Whoa, no! No, I needed you.
We must revenge.
Okay, so that's the dodge button. What is the button that I press in order to, what is the button in order to fire the,
The gigantic mothership is moving. Looks like it's activating some kind of device. We'd better evacuate.
Please prioritize intelligence collection.
Did you hear that?
I'm...
She says casualties are
Where
not
are
important.
we?
What the hell is that device?
Look! It's a cannon, isn't it?
Wait a minute. I don't like the look of it.
They're preparing to attack. Wait, wait, wait! Retreat! Fall back! Fall back! Ah! No doubt, those things are aliens. This is not just a world war, it is a space war.
Still haven't figured out how to use the machine gun on this thing.
Please reply.
This is Strategic Command Headquarters.
What do you mean by hostile forces? Please tell me which force specifically.
They're back! What is the Air Force doing? Well done, civilian. There are just way too many! At this rate, we will all die!
Round...
Drones will hunt us
How
down
many?
sooner or later. If we want to live, we must fight back.
How many of these things are coming down? Holy... Oh, God.
Yeah! When can I wake up from this nightmare? I'll wake up in my bed, right? Just turn a blind eye to it.
Okay. Well, the vehicle solves problems. Still don't know how to do the machine gun.
Leave the gigantic ship to the Air Force. Ground troops, shoot down the drones.
Isn't this all Air Force-y stuff? I don't even know. Okay, I gotta check the settings again. Change controls, air raider controls. What about vehicle? Guy dancer. What about freight mover? What about in-vehicle controls? Let's see. Request delivery. Do they not have vehicle controls here? Maybe if we keep going down. Classes, vehicles. No, this is just telling me which ones I can go in. Okay, what about this? Depth crawler. Okay, here we go. R2 is attack 3. Oh. There we go. Got the machine gun going. Okay. Crazy guns are going. We're still going to die. Probably. I probably should have tossed down a, I probably should have tossed down a, Oh, are we picking up health? No, I don't think we're picking up health on this thing. Dang. That'd be lovely. I bet I could put down one of the life vendors and actually do the trick. Well, that's fine. Let's see. Freight mover and mechanic classes. They're the fencer and the air raider, but because you start as a civilian, you're a freight mover and a mechanic.
Powered exoskeletons. Initiate combat.
There we go.
Arms 1. Initiate combat. Show them the power of
We are
powered
the
exoskeletons.
valiant infantry. We are the
I didn't
Alpha
even-
team with passion and camaraderie.
A great number of drones were dispatched on the gigantic ship. There are thousands of them.
Okay. Well, we got a lot of
The
them.
drones split into teams of hundreds. Citizens are in great danger now.
Crap! I don't know who they are. Are they really going to start a war?
There's like 3 of these. I want to grab as many items as we can. Yes, there's a new EDF song, by the way, seeing as people have been asking about this. It is... I sung a little bit of it in the first episode, and I'll sit down and sing it at some point during, like, kind of a slow moment. Alright. I don't know if I can destroy that. Are these dead people, or... Oh, they're all just cowering. Fair enough. Well, vehicle-wise, we did fairly well. Okay, there you are. I was worried that we wouldn't be able to do it, but the spider tank is more than durable enough. Eventually, the other classes will be tough enough, but 200 HP is tough with the amount of fire. Let's see. See, ground controllers as Guffian controls as it was in the previous game. It's a little better. I'll give them credit. It's a little better. It's still pretty wiggly. A lot of it just has to do with the fact that it doesn't... Because it's an all-terrain vehicle, any amount of terrain changes make it freak out. But compared to... I guess I can just do this. I don't know if this is faster. I'm assuming not. See, Mecha, you should steal one. I'll get one soon enough. We might even get one after this mission. Let's see, is wall climbing still absolutely trash? We could test it on this one of these buildings up here. It certainly does not like to handle rough terrain here. I'm gonna go around. Where is it? Yeah, this thing will be good for hive missions for sure. Let's see, it needs a scuttle mode. Puts weapons away and charges forward like a spider after your feet. Yeah! That would be really handy. Especially when you're, like, hunting down the last dude and it's like, where are you? I could get out and run, but I don't actually think I don't think I'm going to be any faster or slower. Okay, we're close. It probably got stuck on something. Yep, there you are. Stuck halfway in a building.
Sergeant, take the civilians to a safe place.
Oh, right. Go up a wall. Yeah, it's pretty butts. Okay. At least you can climb a wall, but it's still pretty butts. Alright, so... Not... Ooh, auto shoddy for the fencer. That's interesting. But yeah, otherwise, just upgrades. No new guns. Dang, I was really hoping we could get a mecha. Well, I guess we could keep going Air Raider for a little while. Maybe?